It's your boy DZ, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the like button and share this video. We got the number up there now. People can call in, comment on the topics. And, today we talking about Diddy, man. Diddy is just like the face of the world right now. This lets you see that don't nobody run nothing. When the people that think they got all the money, thinking they running shit, don't nobody run nothing, man. Anybody can be taken down. You know, everybody got the opportunity to be destroyed. And you know, when you fucked up to people and you treat people fucked up and you want to show your power, and you know, people going to stay around those type of people because they need them type people. But those type of people get hit the hardest. Whereas though everybody's disconnecting from it. All the brands, everybody he was dealing with don't want no parts of it. This should show you that anybody can get took out. So you can't never think that you above some shit out here, man. And now you can see, right? Young Miami, she about to break off from me. Because he ain't running revolt no more. He done stepped down. So he can't pull the strings for her and make it look like she doing more than she was doing up in them podcasts. Cause ain't no way she should have won. You know, remember when she won? Nah, that shouldn't have happened. That was Diddy work. That was Diddy, man. And Diddy put that light on her. He put that light on her whereas though it gave her the W. You know, when them other podcasts felt they should have won. You know what I'm saying? But Diddy done fucked all the way up, man. He got more lawsuits out on him. I wonder what y'all think about it, man. Do y'all think Diddy going to jail? Is Diddy going to jail, man? They got Weinstein and R. Kelly, man. And Weinstein had more power than Diddy, man. Diddy don't got the power Weinstein had. Weinstein had a whole nother power, man. Diddy got a little power amongst the people, but Weinstein was way heavier and they took him down, man. Is they gonna take Diddy down like that? Is Diddy going down, man? I think he is. I don't think they gonna let him go too much longer without putting charges on him, because it's too much information coming out on him. Too many people coming against him, making the same accusations. Too many people know that he was a dirtball, man. Aggressive to people, treating people like shit. And all that shit come back and bite you. This is an example that you can't get above yourself. That's the example that you got right here. You can't get above yourself. If you get above yourself, they gonna knock you back down, man. They not allowing you to run around here like that, man. They not allowing you to run around here like that, man. And then when Diddy went at Diageo, the distribution company, right? You see how much pressure came all the years that people said things about Diddy, right? For years, you heard Diddy was gay. He jerked all his artists, allegedly. You heard all this, right? This is what you heard for years. But when he went out there and sued them liquor distribution people, the people that were his partners, it ended the game for him. It's like the gig is up. So it showed him that you still a brother, man. So when people get up there and they get that certain level of money and they think that they equal to people, you ain't equal. You not equal. You just got more money than a lot, but you not equal. Because people get up there and think they can do what they want to people. That's what it is. People get that level of that money and think that they can say what they want, handle people how they want. It's the positions they appoint in life. And they only life positions. Life positions make people big-headed, man. It makes people feel that whatever field they're in, that they can't be touched. That's what any position in the world, all the positions in the world, when there is somebody that feels that they're elite in that position, they feel that they can't be touched. They look at it like, can't nobody touch me. But the design is to make you crumble. When you got people that you associate yourself with, you can't have done nobody wrong that you associate yourself with when you get at a certain level. And you know we all human, so it's somebody along the way that feel you mistreated them. In his instinct, he got a whole lot of people. And stuff is documented, man. He got well documented stuff that he treated people fucked up, man. A lot of people are dead, but it's a lot of people alive that he done people fucked up. And when you do that, when your day come, people gonna continue to put fuel on that fire. They not gonna allow you to live down on your shit. They not gonna allow Diddy to hide in the corner and don't say nothing. When honestly, when you going through something like that, the best thing to do is stay quiet. So when he made that decision to show that he was in good spirits and I'm still here, and he was dancing on that video with the champagne or liquor in his hand, all he did was make people want to add more fuel to the fire and let him know that we not done with you. They gonna take Diddy all the way down. Ain't no way they gonna let him out of this one. They ain't let Kelly out. They ain't let Weinstein out. And you can see that it's more people coming forward, man. There's so many people coming forward on Diddy, right? he can't even understand how he's just getting punched up in the head left and right. It's like he know it's over, man. It's over for him. He living on borrowed time right now, man. All the fucked up shit is just like coming back around. And I don't believe in karma, but that's what they call it. So you gotta say he getting his karma, but when you do people fucked up and you feel like you above everything, that becomes an addiction. And it's something that you get used to. It's a norm to you. You wake up every day with that personality. Like, I run these people. That's a high within itself. You get that kind of high, you get lost. And trust me, brother love is lost, man. Money don't make you happy. Money just give you the ability to do more shit. That shit honestly can make you miserable. Well, it does. Because you can see all the people that got the paper, majority of them miserable. They designed this shit for us to go out here and chase the money. So that's what keep the wheels turning. But these people got all the money. So they're not even really chasing the money. They're doing their chase for fun when everybody else is doing a chase to make it. That chase to make it is a lot different than for fun. You know what I'm saying? So his situation is just like, it's burning. It's like he's sitting in fire right now, man. Knowing well, he don't want to go sit in nobody's cell for no Twinkie. A 20 ball in the cell? Not right now. He don't want to be in the cell for a 20 ball. Suge said he got a room for him. You can be my cellie. You can clean the toilet. Shit get real in the cell. And all that tough shit, when you got power on the street to tell people to do things for you, you got bodyguards, you got all those type of things, right? You don't got that in jail. In jail, it's just you. It's only you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta protect yourself. You can't have nobody do your dirty work for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta protect yourself. And this shit done got crazy for Brother Love, man. Brother Love is just like doomed, man. We all watching the downfall of him, man. Jail ain't a place for nobody, but I don't see how he's going to get out of this when you got too many people saying the same thing. And all you talked was that money shit, man. That's why sometimes you got to be humble in your own zone. It's not always good to surround yourself with a lot of people. Because I'm sure throughout his journey, he's done gave to different charities. He's donated to different things. But when you in some shit like this, none of them people support you. Nobody want that connection to you. Nobody wants that connection to you. Nobody. So all the people you done felt you looked out for, the couple people that felt you did them wrong, this shit here outweighs that, man. It totally outweighs it. It's like this shit can't even be fixed. This shit ain't gonna blow over, man. I don't care who you pray to. How people say they gonna pray and hope it gets better. I'm sure he's praying. But you know, to the people that look towards prayer and God to help him, right? Is God gonna come through and give him some assistance on this issue? Or is he gonna step back and say, you gotta figure this one out yourself, brother? That's what I'm wondering. Is he gonna say, you gotta figure this one out yourself, brother? Or is he gonna save Diddy, man? How's that gonna work, man? I'm trying to figure that one out, man. How's that gonna work, man? Brother Love is in a sticky situation. Shit gets sticky, man. Brother Love's in a sticky situation, man. I want to know how y'all feel about it, man. Let me know, man. Let me know how y'all feel about it, man. Is Brother Love going to jail, man? Is Diddy going to jail, man? Or is they going to let this situation just play and blow over? I don't think he going to make it, man. I think they going to let everybody get the money jump on him first. Let them secure the entries of their suits. And then they going to grab him the fuck up. That's just how I feel about it. I feel they going to let him sit in the corner because they know he in the corner right now. Sick. Internally fucked up. Everybody that you even thought was there for you is going to go the other way. And when you living like he lived for so long, you forget that everybody can turn on you. You get absent-minded. Living like Diddy every day, money up. And now everybody that you was doing business with want to separate. That's some next level shit. Everybody he's doing business with want to separate. They don't want no parts. Because he makes the brand look like shit. So they want to cut the ties with him. They don't want nothing to do with him. Is it worth it though? This will let you know how people can get blinded in a financial high and think that you got a power that's unstoppable. That's the example that this gives right here. And they're giving the example to all the people coming up behind him. That's what they're doing. They're giving him the example, right, to all the people behind him to let it be known that if you get beside yourself, we made you, we can break you. That's what this is doing right here. It's just a big example of it. And they want to get somebody that everybody looks at like he was the biggest. If we crack the biggest, right, we shouldn't have no problem with keeping everybody else in line. If we crack the biggest, we shouldn't have no problem with keeping everybody else in line. Because we got the biggest, man. People gotta understand, when you get that money, you gotta keep yourself on a level. Don't step off that level and think that you walking on air. The shit gonna fall. They not accepting no brothers out there challenging them. How you gonna challenge the people that you in contract with, that's your partners, that's distributing the liquor for you, man? That's what this all come from, man. Diddy challenged the wrong people, man. He challenged the wrong people, man. And they'll let you know, man, you still a nigga, man. You don't hold no weight. Money don't hold the weight that people thought it used to hold. Because a lot of people got money now. It was a time when only a select few had the money. A lot of people got the money now, man. Anybody subjected to get canned. And they making examples, man. Everybody see that shit. From all the people that felt that they was holding position, that they was running shit, when they broke them down, they took everything from them. They ain't just take a little bit. They took everything. They want to make sure that you can't rebound. And how they gonna do Diddy? They gonna do him dirty. The lawsuits is what they all talking about now. They ain't talking about jail yet. Wait till they start talking that. They building the case right now. That's what they doing. Right now the case is being built. You better know they interviewing people. They putting the case together because it's too much of sick accusations. The accusations is so sick, they not gonna let that override. Because if they let him slide, they know it's gonna be people getting more cocky that's doing the same thing. With the situation with him, it's gonna humble the other guys that's living like Diddy. They gonna let some shit go that's humble, but Diddy was too cocky. You challenged too many people that helped you get in position. They don't like that. Fuck, they gonna like you challenging the people that help you get in position. And you know he don't hold no weight because when things was going on and he would get on there and talk shit on his lives like we all need to do this and we all need to do this. Nobody was supporting him. And this is before them accusations came out. Before those accusations came out, when he was talking about we need to get together and we need to take over this and do that, he wasn't getting that support. The people that he did get support from was the in-house niggas that he was cool with, but all them done disappeared. All those people done disappeared. Don't nobody want no association with him. Because if you associate with him, right, the people that they can do business with don't want nothing to do with him. Because you associated with him. We got to burn him all the way down first. That's the objective. To burn him all the way down because he challenged the liquor distribution people. Diego. It was Diego. When he challenged Diego, right? When he went at Diego and said, I'ma sue y'all because y'all not distributing my liquor the same as them other liquors. Once he challenged them people right there, they put an APB out and said he gotta go. He couldn't see it though. They hit the back door on him, right? From a girl that they knew he abused. That was the quickest way to get him. That was the plan. We gonna hit the back door from a girl we know he abused because she already done put it out there that he did this to her. They put her at the face of it, right? Made sure that she got the recognition, and then that gave all the other people the ability to come behind him. That gave everybody else the ability to say, all right, he did that to me. When everybody knew how he was robbing all the artists, everybody knows that. Because ain't no way that all these people that he put the album out under his label had big hits, but they all broke. And he the only one stupid rich. Ain't no way, man, for a brother to make all these people publicly famous to look like they are at a top level when they was all broke. And he the only one rich. By him doing that, that gave him the energy to keep doing that. When you get over on people and you take advantage of people, right? And you treat people like that fucked up, that shit becomes an addiction. That shit like a high, man. So he waking up every day treating people like shit because he's profiting and progressing through the day. That shit become a high, man. That shit's a total high, man. Ain't no way he seen it coming. He couldn't see that coming because he was stuck in his zone. Diddy got stuck in his zone, right? Of doing what the fuck he was doing to people. He couldn't see the motherfucking shit coming to play. The play was coming. The play been coming. Since he went and put that suit on them people in, what was that? In June. He put the suit on the people in June, man. Once Diddy put that suit on the people, the play was coming. You know what I'm saying? The play was coming. They wasn't going to allow him to keep going with that shit. Cocky, aggressive to everybody. You can't get like that with the money, man. But that's what the money do because a lot of people don't got it. The money do that though. A lot of people don't got the money, man. A lot of people don't got no money, man. So the people with the money understand that, and they feel that they can just handle anybody anyway, man. And when you handling everybody in a messed up way, that shit become addictive. It's addictive, man. That shit's a drug within itself. It's a drug within itself, right? Because doing drugs makes you feel some type of way. It touches a part of your body and makes your body get a certain feeling. That's the same thing doing anything you like. If you see the power as being controlled by how you handle people, right? And you handle people in a fucked up way, but you getting results from it. You see results from handling people in a fucked up way, you're going to continue to do that. You're going to continue to handle people in a fucked up way. And you get caught in that and don't know how to back off that. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? It get hard because you so used to the response you get by treating people fucked up. You don't know how to stop it. That's just like a person on drugs. When a person is on drugs, they want to continue to use the drugs looking for the initial high. That's Diddy. The initial high he got was how he seen from in the 90s how he controlled people. And he just got sicker and sicker and sicker. He got sicker and sicker and sicker. From wanting to do sick shit. That shit fed his ego. That shit fed him. People start feeding off that shit, man. And the whole world know he going to jail, man. Everybody know this shit. I don't think it's not one person that can see it. You know what I'm saying? Because all the shit from the people disconnecting. You ain't see companies disconnect from nobody like that the shit just went away. I haven't seen one person to get publicly humiliated in this fashion and all the people step away from you and the shit just go away. You ain't seen it. It's something coming behind it. And Diddy was heavy in a lot of companies. Heavy. Russell Simmons, he had companies too, but I think Diddy had more companies than Russell Simmons. I think he was connected to more shit than Russell Simmons. You see, Russell Simmons moved out the country and he pop in and pop out. He don't stay here too long. He pop in and pop straight the fuck out. And I really think Diddy gonna try to jump ship like that himself. But I think they gonna grab him, man. Because the shit they said he was doing was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then they're talking about when they start talking about you being associated with death, that's when you know shit getting real. When they start saying that you're associated with death, that's when it get real, real, real. Because now they done associated with Diddy with death. They keep talking about Kim Porter. And all these things that are at the forefront of the light, they saying that in there. And you already know you can do a lot of things in the world, right? But when you start being associated with violence, that's when your party's going to end. When they start associating you with violence, they getting a hard on for you now. They want you. You can do a lot of shit in the world, but you being associated with violence makes it where as though they want to get you up out the way, man. They want to get you up out the way. They don't want to allow you to terrorize and get the money, because that shit there brings a whole nother level of sickness. That's when your sickness gets over the top. When you start indulging in the violence. Now, say if allegedly he did have something to do with the woman dying, right? What that's going to do is that sends a shock through his body that he can get anybody out of here. That's a whole nother high. That high there is a whole nother high. If you saying that you can erase people from life and you got that kind of power, if you get upset at whoever, that might be where you take it. That might be the first thoughts in your mind. So they gonna nip that violence in the bud when they can pinpoint it. They'll let you do a lot of things in the world before they run pressure on you. But violence, they not gonna allow it, man. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna allow it. Not at all. Because they know it's gonna get worse. Real shit, man. I don't see him getting out of this one, man. Yeah, I don't see Diddy getting out of this one, man. And I ain't even gonna lie, man. Yeah. I don't see him getting out of this one, though. So, I like... I hope that some of the things they say about the man is just a money grab. But you never know how things went in people's story, because that's their life. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that certain things didn't happen. I can't say, you know what I'm saying? But I do know money make people lie. I do know that. I do know that. You might think that people that are victims won't lie, but you really can't tell. All you can do is go off the procedures that they present to us. And sometimes these procedures that they line up to fit one side of the story. That's real. Sometimes the way that they put these procedures together is designed to go one way. And all of the press is talking one way on this situation. Nobody's backing him. I haven't seen nobody backing him. And you know why nobody's backing him? Because don't nobody want to speak up for Diddy, right? And play their own self. Don't nobody want to do that. Don't nobody want to speak up for Diddy and try to say, I didn't see this, or I don't think he did this, because they don't want to put themselves in that shit. They don't want to do that. You put yourself in some shit trying to help somebody else out, and then you lose everything. And they take you the fuck down. Don't nobody want to do that, man. Don't nobody want to do that. Don't nobody want to put themselves in nobody else shit. They like he got to clear his own shit up. But a lot of people is motherfucking happy that he going through something. I can tell you that right now. It's a lot of people happy that he going through something. Everybody ain't happy for Diddy, man. Especially when a nigga treats you like shit behind the scenes. He might show some people that he fuck with him in front of the camera. But when you got money like them jokers be having, their ego be super big. They don't want to motherfucking give you the benefit of the doubt to have any say-so behind the scenes. Your word don't mean shit to them because they got the money. But in a situation like this, you wishing people will come and say, man, I'm with you. You wishing you get some support in this situation. But you ain't gonna get no support when everybody know you about to go down. They don't want no parts of that. Everybody know you about to go down. They don't want no parts of that. They don't want to be associated with that. Because they got families to feed too. So the shit you created for yourself is something that you got to deal with. Why I'ma fuck up what I got going on to try to defend you? I gotta let you go ahead and handle that by yourself, bruh. I'm sure it's people saying, I hope Diddy make out on that. But they don't want to involve themselves with that shit. They don't want no parts of that. Because it's too much heat there. It's too many accusers. It's too many businesses separating. I'm not being associated with that. And you gotta respect those people for that. Because somebody grab your ass up in the Me Too movement too and say, hold on. Remember you did this? Remember you did that? Oh yeah, that's you in the picture with them. And now you a part of that shit. I'm like, man, right now, don't nobody want to be Diddy. It was a point in time where I'm sure people wanted to be Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're a superstar, you know you got people that want to be like them, right? It was a time that people wanted to be Diddy. Right now, knowing Diddy about to go down, don't nobody want to be Diddy, man. Nobody want to be associated with that. Everybody is saying, I ain't fucking with Diddy. I don't want no parts because they already see what's great happen. It's right there in our face, man. I see it. Everybody see it. Ray Charles see it. Everybody see it. Stevie see it. Stevie Wonder. Everybody see what's about to happen to Diddy. It's over. And when they lock him up, it's going to be more people that wouldn't speak out right now are going to speak out. That's how it go. When you go to the jail, more people got more stuff to say about you. And that's real shit. That's just how it go. So it's a lot more accusations than they got out there. Because it's probably about 6 or 7 out there now, suits that he probably got on him, right? But when he go to jail, so many more people gonna want to come out and talk. A lot more people gonna have something to say because they're gonna feel like he can't get next to me. It's still people right now that won't speak out about him because they feel that in the future he can do something for them. But when they shut his whole program down and people feel that it's nothing else that he can do for me, then they gonna say something about him. Because they feeling like it's nothing I can get from him. A lot of people use you to that extent. They feel that it's still value there and I can still get something out of it. But when that shit run out, then you got the people coming out that didn't want to say nothing before. Because then they going to be looked at like, damn. And I'm sure that Diddy got secrets on people too. Even though he probably was the mastermind behind a lot of stories, I'm sure he got things on other people too. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you he got shit he can say on people. Because he was in those rooms at the parties at his crib. So he got shit that he can tell about other people. And it's other people that know it. And that could be a reason why a lot of people ain't saying nothing. Because they knew he was at the top of the food chain of all this weird shit. And a lot of them indulged in the weird shit. So by them indulging in the weird shit, they don't want to insert themselves inside the shit. I can't say nothing. And that's the best thing for him to do right now, not say nothing. That's the best thing. If you start coming out and trying to talk right now and tell your side of the story, all you're going to do is make it worse for yourself. Because the shit that's going against you is outweighing what the fuck you got to say. Whatever you saying, all the shit that's already against you outweighs everything. The scale is on the people's side. So you got to be quiet. Even though that when the people come lock you the fuck up, more people going to come out and it's over for you because they on the way to lock you up. That shit coming real soon. They not gonna allow you to keep going too much longer. They just letting everybody get their lawsuits in. Ain't no way they gonna allow you to go that much longer. They see the energy from all the people is building up on you. It's building up. And they building up. They see what it is. It's about to go down, though. And this time right now, right? They not allowing nobody to move like that. And he was moving at the top level, whereas though everybody knew this is how he moved, and he still was cocky with people. I would have thought that he would have humbled himself by now. But the ill of when you doing something to that caliber, you don't want to stop doing it, doesn't allow you to humble yourself. You got all the money, all the connections, and you sick-minded, but you still want to throw it in people's face that you run shit, that you the man. And he was saying God put him in that position. On the interview I seen with Vlad, he was saying God put him in the position. God put you in that position, huh? That's why when people start talking God, I look at it like I got my own relationship with a higher power, and I'm outside of that program that everybody else in, because everybody that's talking that same program, you see the opposite of it. Everybody's talking that program of what God is going to do and how God is with them and God did this for them. When things like this come out, it's like, this is what God do? Because all he talked about was, this is what God wanted for me. God bless me. And now everybody talking about this old freaky weird shit. So if God did all this, right? Is this what God is? The design of the world, man. We sold hope, man. They continue to sell us hope, man. We lied to. And the people that are put for us to look up to is just misleading us. So you got to make sure that you value the decisions you make and not to follow behind nobody that you feel that is in a position of power because they got money. Because they going to lead you down the wrong path. The people in the position that feel that they got money, it seems like it always comes out of how negative they were in the long run. How they was handling people fucked up for years. How they was robbing people for years. But they kept saying that God put them there. How is that? So if we listening to people say that God did these things for them and they're looked at later in life as being messed up individuals, right? How do we understand who God is sending the message through? That's what I wonder. If we pay attention to the people that are so-called successful and so-called the idols that the world supposed to look up to because their financial status is higher than others, and they're saying that God did this and they look towards God for this, and this is our image of God's work. How do we understand what's really real about God when these people are showing us the opposite of what we think God's supposed to do? How do we understand that? I don't get that. I can't catch that drift right there. Because from what I'm seeing, the people that get at that top level and try to put this image on and then say God behind it be straight messed up individuals. And what I'm seeing from me, the people that say that they're not believing, they're not the ones causing the havoc. They're not the ones causing destructions. And this is something that I'm observing. Maybe other people might see it different, but all the people that are telling you about how God put them in position and God did this for them, it comes out later that they was fucked up people. How they destroyed many lives. How they brought many people down. How they took people's rights, their publishing. How they took their money. How they did all this negative stuff to them. But the people that say they don't believe, right? They're not destroying anything. The people that come through and bomb shit, they say they believe in a God. It's like really confusing to me when I really... Now, it's not confusing to me, honestly, because I see what it is, but I think it's confusing to the world. Because the world's looking at it as they want to follow the norm. God did this for me. God blessed me this way. And then it turned around that the people that are saying all this are destroying each other. It's rap artists that get up there and say, I want to thank God for putting me here. But in every song they put out, they talking about how they killing, how they destroying some shit, and how they just are destructive to everything. But the people that ain't saying nothing about God and they're not looking at God like that, you don't get that energy from them. And I just really don't understand it, but I do understand it, but I see the world doesn't understand it. And people follow these people. And they be the most poisonous to the world. This is the poison to the world. It's poison. But they all talking about God, man. Diddy always talked about God. All I heard Diddy talk about was God this and God and God. But the most destructive person in the hip-hop industry. But that's all he talked about. Does that make sense? that this is what's going on, that shit don't make no sense to me, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Well, it does make sense as I say it again, but I don't think it makes sense to y'all. And y'all just go with the wave. The people just go with the wave, man. That's all it is. People just go with the wave. People sit around and praise people because they got a financial stability level at a all-time high, but everybody knows that these people got the most demons. Everybody. This is like well known. But when you see these people get up on the stage and they say, I want to thank God for this, that part goes out of the people's mind. The people don't put that in their mind at that time. They don't want to consider that these people are the devil and they treating people in devilish ways. But they say, God put them there. I'll never believe that. No one can ever get me to believe that God put the people that are destroying everything at the top. I would never believe that. And I'm going to look at all the people that do like, that's your business. But I don't believe it. You can believe it. You can look up to that, but I'm not. Because once I start telling myself, right, that certain things isn't real and certain things don't exist, everything started going better in my life. When I was putting myself in the situation as everybody else, and I'm praying and I'm believing what everybody else is believing, and I'm following the protocol, things wasn't going right for me. I might have certain things go right, but I always ran into another problem. I always ran into a bigger problem. But I was still smoking weed, still drinking. But I said, God got me. That's the things I said. So I'm looking at it like something's still going to happen good for me, even though I'm smoking and drinking every day, right? Because I said, God got me. And that's what's going on with the people that's putting the poison out there, like Diddy. The people that everybody looks as to be on a higher level in life. They all saying that God did this. Did God really do that? Is that what God really had planned? It's like, it make me say, who is God? You know? Who is God? Tell me who God is, since he did all this for this one person that was destroying hundreds of people. So you telling me God put this one person in position, right, to destroy hundreds of people? I can't go for it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do one of these episodes, right? Where I want people to call in and talk about how they feel about God. That might be my next one I do. Honestly. Honestly, that might be my next one I do because I don't think people understand that a lot of shit that we were taught was taught to keep structure and to keep people calm, to try to minimize the violence. I don't think a lot of people understand that. It was taught to us to keep us structured and to segregate us, but at the same time, to keep order and to keep us calm. You know what I'm saying? So I really look at it like that right there. You know what I'm saying? I really look at it like that right there. Because things have definitely been exposed from what we see. You know what I'm saying? From the things we see, right? Things have been exposed, man. Things have been really exposed. You can see it. It's shown. You know what I'm saying? Over and over, the people that are at the top that are looked up to are doing everything to harm, but they're saying God put them in position. So it's real confusing. You know what I'm saying? How can I understand when it's showing me something different? When I'm seeing something different, right? How can I agree? You know what I'm saying? For real. For real, man. For real. I'm just looking at it differently. Yeah, man. In these times, man, the things that's being revealed, right? It's showing us that things ain't what they say they is, man. We just try to do things in life to bypass our time when life is short, man. You don't have a big clock. You get old before you know it. Your life ends before you know it. And everybody says they're chasing goals. What is the goal, man? I sit there and think about that. What is the goal? If everybody is going to die, what is the goal? The real goal. I really want to know that. If everybody's going to die, what is the real goal? If everybody's going to die, what's the real goal?
You only live once.
You only live once, right?
I don't know what the real
You don't know what it is?
Live in a moment.
Live in the moment.
Let it go. But those are easy things to say when you feeling good, but when you going through something, that goes out the window. So
Quick.
very quick. Like right now, all of the stuff I done taught myself. Yeah, let it go. I am pissed right
Okay, and you pissed right now. you you pissed right now.
All on me. I don't know what this video
you gotta keep the phone by your mouth.
Hey, what's going on? What are you talking about? What did Diddy do? What did Diddy do?
It's over for Diddy. You know, I'm saying like what I'm saying, right? So Diddy, right? How a lot of the people, right, will go
Okay.
that get to that level where they at the top, right?
Okay.
They start talking. They start talking God, right?
Okay.
So I understand, but I don't think a lot of people understand that these people are straight uh destructing everything around them, right?
And then they expect God to step in.
Yeah. It's like they destructing everything around them, but they saying that God put them there. I can't agree with that.
I got a point of view, so I guess you gotta ask yourself, well, what's the definition of God to them? Who do they think God is? And who is their God?
Yeah, I can't understand it though.
Did he say now that God put him there?
Huh?
Is Diddy saying God put him there?
Yep. You know, I just look at it like all of them say, I want to thank God for helping me this and help me that. But when it come out that they was destroying everything around them and they disrespected everything around them, you can't tell me that that was God that put them there. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. It's like they're using the word God very loosely.
Yep. You
That's like,
huh?
that's just like if somebody tells you that they love you, but their actions don't line up with it. Because then in one lane they saying they love you, but the other side
You,
they're
you
saying
your
that they're
phone
doing
doing
something
something.
else. Oh,
Yeah.
I said that's just like if somebody tells you that they love you. I said in one breath they tell you that they love you, but then they're not. Their actions aren't lining up with their words. So the people can talk all day long. I mean, Diddy walks around with a chain that has, that resemblance Jesus and the cross, but it doesn't mean that his principles line up with what Jesus was trying to teach people. And at the end of the day, I mean, he may be I mean, him thinking God, that's what he's probably doing when he's in that space of being thankful.
So you think that
It's like two different minds going on. That's why they call it. It's two faces.
so
You
you
got the
think
face.
that do you think that these people really believe that there is a God?
I believe that they do think that in that moment, in that time when they're thinking God, I think that that can be genuine, a genuine thing that they're saying, and it could be the truth at that moment. You understand? And then you know how they say like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know. So it's the same thing. It's two different faces. You just got to know he thinking God. But when he is in the dark and he's doing the other stuff that doesn't align with what the principles that Jesus or whoever, people want to say God is, it just doesn't align with that. It aligns with his darkness. We all been a saint. We all been a sinner. So it's times that he's been a saint, and then now his sinning is coming out even more.
Now, you know what I do want to ask? Do you think God put the people that are in these positions in the position?
Then who is God?
That,
God. That's the question you gotta ask yourself. Who are they talking about when they speak of God? Because then some people say God is in, within that we are gods. It just depends on who you're asking.
yeah.
Everybody has a different religious preference. Um, so again, who's God? Somebody in the sky just saying, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
because
then,
I look at it as I don't I don't look at it the same way as the entire world looks at it. Because
right.
from what I see, everybody that are in these positions
Mm-hmm.
are doing the exact opposite
Oh, with God.
of what they saying God is supposed to be doing for representing.
And again, it just goes back to what space their conscious is in at that moment. You can have a God conscious or you can have another type of conscious. So at the time, yes, they're probably lining up with the God consciousness. Um, and they're saying, God put me here. Thank you, God. But remember, there was a time that all of us was doing something and we wasn't thinking about God. We would shift into another conscious, you know? So he, like everybody, can shift consciousness. When things are going well, yes, we're like, thank you, Father, thank you, God, whoever they thinking. And then when things aren't going that well or those habits are showing up that we see that he has or his addictions, that he has, he's in the darkness. He's in another consciousness. He's in those addictions. So, I think that it's, again, two different things. It's a parallel thing going on. In one breath, you got your foot in the material world, and then the other part, you live in a spiritual world. So that's the consciousness that I think that they do. I believe they are connected to some sort of spiritual thing. I don't know what that is and what that means to them, but yes, I think it's two things going on. Because
Okay.
I just think it's two things going on, and it depends on what day it is, on which one they calling on.
Okay. So, do you think Diddy gonna go to jail with all the accusations they got against him?
I really don't know. I mean, they making examples out of a lot of people. Nobody would have thought R. Kelly would have went to jail.
Right.
I guess it depends. It just really depends on who is backing Diddy. But people, you messing with people money, they going to cut you off real quick. So I don't know.
I
I
mean,
mean, how did Bill Cosby get off? He did a little bit of time, but then he got out.
see, you know what happened with Bill Cosby, right? I'm gonna tell you how Bill Cosby got back, right?
How did he get back?
Okay, Bill Cosby had already admitted to what he did before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when he admitted to the things that he did before, he signed an agreement with the prosecutors
Mm-hmm.
that the stuff that he admitted to could never be used against him, right?
Okay.
And what happened was years later down the line, a new prosecutor came in and said, I don't care that he signed an agreement. that the things that he said won't be used against him, I'ma use it against him anyway.
Okay.
So he took him to trial with things that he said that he admitted to of doing with the girls, and used it and presented that to a jury, which it was against the law for the prosecutor to do that.
Oh.
So by Bill Cosby sitting in jail, he got his charges reversed on an appeal, because as he sat in jail, the Supreme Court overturned the conviction.
Okay, so there were some loopholes that he was able to walk through.
Yes. So when they got it reversed, they threw the case out, because they were never supposed to use those that statement against him.
Okay, the law is the law, honey.
Yeah. But you see how when they want to send you to jail, they'll break the law.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is, they can't get in trouble for that.
Mm.
They got what they call sovereign immunity to not get in trouble, because they are working for the state. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the game is like designed to go in their favor. That's why they're going to turn on Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to turn on him. They just right now, they're getting all the lawsuits together on him. And I'm sure that they're interviewing people and getting their like evidence together, because they're going to charge him.
So more people are coming out?
Yeah, yep. I think you got about 7 people that came out on it.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, me personally, that it's more people than that, but people don't want to come out and get their self involved in anything that might cause them to be financially affected.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if people come out and say maybe that they was there and they might have seen something, that might implicate them in something else.
Mm-hmm.
So they like, man, my best bet is to stay quiet in this situation.
Yeah.
And, you know, when them people get up in them levels right there, they got a different type of motherfucking money, so they doing different type of shit. And it seems like all the people that get rich that want to be involved in doing a lot of different shit, they got sick motherfucking fetishes. The money is like not satisfying no more, because they don't have to chase the money.
Uh-huh. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? We all out here living every day chasing the money, trying to survive. Their high isn't chasing the money no more. They gotta find something else to get high off of.
Yeah, that does make sense.
And then they turn to all the sick fetishes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas though they doing the sickest shit ever to fulfill whatever insides they got going on that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, damn, you make it to a level where you can do what you want, but you want to do the sickest shit to show that you got a different kind of power.
Mm.
But I mean, it is what it is, man. that shit ain't gonna never stop. But what I do think is gonna do, right, it's just gonna put the example out there that you niggas ain't got no control.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll take you down when we want to take you the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
And when a lot of people that got the paper that's like feel like they rich and shit like that where they can't be touched,
Mm-hmm.
they come around and smack them in the face.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just like you said, like they did R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly ran around forever. They had videos
They
of,
knew exactly why all of a sudden now did it all come tumbling down.
because he pissed off somebody, the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah.
I really think that they'll let you run
Mm-hmm.
and do all that sick shit until you piss off somebody that is in that crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And you know Diddy put a motherfucking lawsuit on his motherfucking partners.
Mm.
Once he put the lawsuit on the partners, right?
Mm-hmm.
They was on a mission to destroy him. And they said they tried to talk to him, but he ain't want to hear it. So he was on his shit like, nah, y'all presenting the other liquor over my liquor, right? And he didn't want to hear nothing they was saying when they was trying to call for the peace. Well, let's settle this and let's figure it out. Nah, I don't want to hear it now. And now they backdoored him because they already knew that Cassie had made these accusations about him. And I'm sure that they had people that been in some of these rooms with him. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga is known throughout that shit, the industry of doing sick shit. So it's like Suge Knight, he had said it wasn't nothing new, that everybody knew Diddy was on some fruit booty shit and he was into some other shit. So the shit be sick when they think that they got the money, whereas though
It don't look so.
Yeah, they can do what they want and nobody's gonna say nothing to them.
Right.
So you know, the time coming and this is time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's over for him though, honestly. The same way they did Harvey Weinstein.
Mm-hmm.
And Harvey Weinstein was more powerful than Diddy. That nigga ran the whole motherfucking the whole movie industry.
Mm-hmm.
And they took him all the way down and erased him.
I mean, reduced them. You hear me? To a prison.
Yeah. When they take you down like that, right? They had meaning to do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna get right for him, man. Life get crazy. And you said you going through something today.
Oh my goodness. Not listen, I'll take this. It's a manageable problem.
Right.
I'll take this. Okay, thank you. I got cut my losses. It's manageable.
Right.
Diddy not manageable.
His shit ain't manageable.
No, he need a PR team. I don't know what he need. A crisis team.
I don't think God can save him on this one.
No. It's like you said, it's time to pay the piper.
Yeah. They gonna make Diddy feel this. They don't want you to get back up after these blows.
No. Oh, dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Mm.
But it's
Oh.
it's designed to let a nigga know that you don't run nothing.
Mm. Mm. Yo, all of the stuff that they were saying about him raping his musicians,
Yeah.
we heard back in the day, but they probably couldn't say anything because they signed that NDA.
Yeah.
And they couldn't sign with no other record company.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, they probably like, yeah, it's payday now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I said in the description all the people that he did this shit to, they looking at it like they couldn't wait till this day came.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, man, I couldn't wait till this day came.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, but I'm about to get on off live. It's not about the setback, man. It's about the get back, man. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. We're gonna be doing more call-ins. It's coming. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.